Haute Couture is about dreams, seducing consumers and amplifying a brand's message. But at its best, it can also hold a mirror up to society. Take, for example, Lebanese designer Elie Saab, a master of feminine couture, and a designer still very much at the top of his game.
He knows how to form a dress to a woman's body, and his attention to detail is incomparable.
And that's what sets couture designers apart from the rest. One of the greatest challenges facing couturier is the balancing act between self-reinvention and continuity. It's the art of both surprising and reassuring buyers with each new collection.
I was thinking a lot about Rita Hayworth, Marlene Dietrich, Ava Gardner. They were the real heroines of that period.
With a new boutique in New York, this collection screams 1940s American glamour.
In it cuts of the dresses, you can see the architecture of New York, and it was so everything from dreamy to powerful. And I love absolutely how he introduced the mother and daughter concept. It was so beautiful.
Elie Saab has built up an international following but retains an enthusiastic audience at home.
I'm proud of him, because I'm Lebanese too and he's Lebanese. This is the most important thing.
When you see Elie Saab's dresses, they're always belted, low cut. He wants women to be sexy and beautiful.
Elie Saab's clients want one thing: dresses that seduce.
That's what women want these days. You need to cover up 3 small specific areas, but other than that, they don't really care. Their legs can be completely on show. That's how it is now.
Key to Saab's collection is a desire to pay homage to transatlantic style, those women and designers who left Europe to pursue their dreams in America. Viktor and Rolf have turned their attention the other way, using Dickensian street urchins as a key inspiration.
As a loose reference, yes. We like the idea, well, first of all, we like the top hats, and we like the idea of a person that is wandering and that doesn't really belong anywhere. But more importantly, we reused 25 years of fabrics from our own archive, and we wove everything together. We mixed everything, and we wove everything together to create something new.
Elsewhere, on the sidelines of the Versace catwalk, another show is taking place. Buyers and clients alike do their best to tackle the steps in 12-centimetre high heels, a show of brand loyalty or an outdated spectacle performed for the benefit of the cameras. Either way, there's no denying that at Versace the real intrigue takes place off the runway, as the wealthy and famous fight it out for sartorial supremacy. And then there are the rebels, those designers who strive to attain with their clothes something akin to a philosophy. Adeline André works with organza and subtle colours.
Clothes work very much like plankton. All those little animals in the sea with this color inside. And then that's built up in layers, different transparent layers on top of each other. That's the plankton parallel.
Another surprising source of inspiration this season, so-called kommunalka, Soviet apartment blocks from the 1960s.
It was, the idea that it was a tribute to our parents, to their youth, and what's better than
dreams
being
young,
youth.
than being brave, than being even a little bit too brave sometimes. And it's cool because when you are young, your dreams are unlimited and your possibilities are unlimited, because if you wish, you can accomplish anything. So.
I love the show. I'm Russian, so for me it speaks to me. I had the goosebumps in the middle of it, and of course the whole show was spectacular, but also the clothes.
In 1938, punk designer Elsa Schiaparelli presented Circus, at the time a very provocative show. The collection has now been modernised for a 2016 clientele.
It was just before the Second World War. There was an atmosphere of fun and provocation. At the time, the collection was very surprising, because it was the first time that a couturier had focused on such a clearly defined theme. You can imagine how that was received in 1938.
Taking the essence of an era and transforming that into works of art is where couture excels. Designer Yacine Aouadi grew up in a rough Marseille neighbourhood. His work focuses on the importance of community cohesion.
It all started when I entered a mosque that was established in the old Cordoba cathedral. I experienced a really strong emotion, seeing how once upon a time different religions could live together in peace.
For him, red represents religion and green hope. The public can get up close to the clothes.
People generally want to touch, which I don't exactly want them to do, but hey, people want to touch things. But with runway shows, the model passes in a flash in 3 seconds. It's a real shame because you don't have the opportunity to really appreciate the work.
And then there are those couturiers who inhabit dream worlds of their own creation. Designer and feather worker Serkan Kura can spend more than 500 hours on one piece of clothing, in part because he'll only use naturally shed feathers.